Go ahead,
For no reason at all, I happened to find this really fascinating article on how professionalism is a construct of white supremacy. People should.
Did he really just say what? No.
I can't do this. I really
What
can't
did
do
he
this.
just say?
What? First off, I'm gonna need a source on that, because if you're referencing like Kotaku, like it doesn't even matter. You got a crazy person writing the article. This guy's like, I read an article. It's
I'm
like, okay,
crying. What is
okay.
professionalism is a product of white supremacy? I can't.
It's really, the more I think about it, the funnier it gets.
What the heck? How did you say that and not go, no brain, don't say that? We have to rewind that. I have to hear that
One
again.
more time. One more time.
I'm crying.
On this line, I don't know if you can be fought with facts.
Oh, but it can be fought with community support.
Yes.
There's excellent literature and Slack channels, and people can read. So, for no reason at all, I happened to find this really fascinating article on how professionalism is a construct of white supremacy. People should maybe read it. It's good, informative for our culture and our project that we're working on. Trust me, just take a look.
Carl, you have not got me to quit a place yet.
What is that?
What just happened?
Like, just drops that like that's the answer to the question. Well, guess what? Being professional is white supremacy anyway. So
how the hell is being professional white supremacy?
So, in other words, I'm gonna using his own words here. I'm not making this claim myself, but then according to his logic, wouldn't that mean that? Sorry, I had it in my head. This is so stupid that it just.
Good luck.
But no, he's saying that professionalism is a product of white supremacy. So are you then claiming, what does that mean about black people then?
It means that they don't want to be professional according to that rule.
So black people are choosing purposely not to be professional because it's white supremacy to do that. And then they wonder why they don't get hired and don't get promoted.
Right? How about this one from Gerard? But is it literacy a form of white supremacy too?
I can't. And the thing is, they are just moving on to the next question. Like, that was an answer.
Because they're all like dumbfounded, I think. Even the rest of them are kind of like, yeah, I ain't touching that one. That's what? Even they are. Look at their faces. When he says it, I think it's really important. Let's rewind it a little bit. Let's just fascinating article. Okay, right when he says it, watch Kim's face. Let's see what she does.
Article on how professionalism is a construct of white supremacy. People should maybe read it. It's good.
Kim's nodding like this is normal. What the
She's
hell?
like,
yeah. That's why my company sucks. Yes,
you are a hardcore racist if you agree with that. Like, there is no way around it. If
this explains so much, though.
It does.
The reason Kim's games all suck is because they're not professional, because it's white supremacy to them.
That is, I'm still like,
I can't believe they actually said that.
White supremacy professionalism.
I can't even believe that came out of his mouth.
What's the
actually?
Counter?
Sorry. Yes, I can. I can believe
too.
it came out of his mouth.
What's the counter to that, though? Like you were saying, like, does that mean black people to fight white supremacy need to be unprofessional? Is that
according to his logic, it would insinuate yes.
And then that also unprofessionalism needs to be accepted at the workplace, because if not,
it promotes black voices.
Yeah, and if it's not accepted, then it's a white supremacist leader at the company, and it's holding the black person down because they're being unprofessional. And
This explains why he keeps getting fired or whatever and never stops, because he thinks, oh, they're just being professional again. That's white supremacy. I have to be unprofessional on purpose.
I am so confused right
I don't even have words. Like, how is this panel online? Like, I would be like, at this point, I would have been like, cut the feed right now. Cut the feed.
Professionalism, white supremacy. I want to see if I can find the article.
I don't believe this article exists. That would be the stupidest article ever.
I'm trying to see. There we go. Found it.
Are you serious?
Yep. Time magazine. Here it is. How professionalism harms workers of color.
What? It mentions cracking down on diversity.
Mm-hmm. I'm so I don't even know what
I don't even have words for this. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this and it's going to sound terrible. How do these people live?
with a lot of hatred in their heart.
How do you don't get opportunities, not because you're black, but because you clearly are nuts.
Why do you think professionalism is an assertion of white supremacy? Professionalism is a standard of a set of beliefs about how one should operate in a workplace. How about just human decency? Like, I feel like that boils
Oh my
down,
God. No, read
down to common sense.
Read the next part, Smash. This is literally their scenario. This is
The
where it came
problem-
from.
The problem
Read
is that it doesn't apply equally to all. There's been a lot of focus about how this plays out with appearances, like some workplaces that have rules that discriminate against black people's natural hair texture and the styles that come with it.
He's literally quoting this article. That's what he's referencing. It's literally this article, because that's literally lines from their scenario.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
What?
I read really fast. Sorry.
Okay.
I read the entire rest of that paragraph already. That is absolutely insane. These people are nuts. I honestly have no words.
Oh, behaviorally as well. This is what I was joking about. Apparently they're
Look,
serious.
read this, Smash. It's nuts.
If you take two people of equal position, one who is white and the other is black, and the white colleague raises their voice and disrespects the black colleague, there may be more scrutiny and focus on the black colleague's reaction than the actual offensive conduct.
I've coined the term bias threshold to represent how there is a societal expectation that people of color endure racism in the workplace under the guise of downplaying that they're polished, displaying that they're polished, consummate professionals with thick skin, ignoring or laughing off racist jokes is seen as being mature. Meanwhile, challenging racism in the workplace is often infantilized. Back in my day, people could take a joke.
This is 100% just the victimhood mentality. Imagine waking up in the morning and just being offended by everything.
Everybody who's professional is loves white supremacy.
It's crazy. When people look at the world through black and white, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, this is always fun to me to do, because I'm like, I don't look at the world like this. So seeing it through the lens of these people that write like this and think like this, it is surreal. I'm like,
I have no words for this. This is absolutely nuts.
Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh my God. Oh wait, we got hold on.
We have a good super chat break.
Yeah. We got Mark Smith for the 2 says, "Welcome to victimhood, boys." Rufus Grimm says, "So the KKK is a group of really competent whites."
Ow. God, this is so dumb.
Oh my God. Well, while I'm doing it, let me get the rest
Yeah,
of
I was gonna say.
disgusting for the BGN10. Take this. I hope it helps soothe the pain from all your brain cells who probably went seppuku mode watching these piles of talking graphite. It's seppuku, right? It's the Japanese thing. I always mispronounce it. My brain cells can't say that word. Shout out to Disgusting for the BGN10. Appreciate you, bro. Joe from accounting for the 5-banger says, I did work really hard on that game. Nobody appreciates me. Goblin lives matter.
As someone who now identifies as a goblin, I concur upon this.
Me too, by the way. See?
Your chair. Oh, your chair. What does Chair JT have to say? Gotta hold the mic to him and have him say what he's gonna say.
He's a goblin of few, a bokoblin of few words.